Hi, welcome to my craft room. Carol Gatton, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and wow, I am so excited. I'm going to be introducing you to this mini Mary Star Simply Created kit, and I just love it. You can find that in our holiday supplement. This is something that Stampin' Up! Just brought out a month ago. Here are all of the mini boxes that you can create. And here is the kit, which comes complete with almost everything except adhesive that you could possibly need. This is your instruction sheet, and to the left is English, and then there are all the other languages. And I love it that they have lots of illustrations to help you along the way. And then here are more of the boxes you can create. This is the Glimmer Pack for making boxes and accessories. It comes in 6 different sizes, and this is our cherry cobbler. This little sheet is our die cut adhesives so that you can easily adhere these onto your boxes. That is the garden green and our white, and then they have some that are just plain so that you can stamp and create them yourself. There are 21 of the laser cut wooden snowflakes. Beautiful, beautiful. And then here are more of the sheets of the cutouts. These are your side panels, and Stampin' Up! Has them all together for you, so it's very easy to find the right size. This is the first box that I created, and it went together fairly easily, but I did pick up a few tips by doing that, so I'm glad I did create that. At first I was just going to wing it and just start filming as I created it, but I'm glad that I did make the one box first. Stampin' Up! Recommends that you start with the medium-sized box for ease of making this. I chose the white snowflake pattern on the Kraft paper, and I thought this was really cool. And I'm being really careful about removing that. I probably wouldn't have to be that careful, but I just didn't want to take any chances. Here's my top and bottom. Now I'm ready to get my side. And the first thing we're going to do is we are going to accordion fold this, starting where that adhesive tab extends out at the end. You want to start with a mountain fold, and we are going to crease these really, really well. And then we are going to, this is the right side, and we are now going to turn all of our little adhesive tabs to the inside. And I'm burnishing these with my fingers really, really well so that they will stay in, and it'll make it really, really easy to put this together. So just take your time and get these all turned in. There are 6 different sizes of the star boxes with everything adhered and pre-scored for you, so it really makes it easy to put these together. I'm going to share with you just a couple little tips that I found to make it easier, because this second box went together much easier for me than the first. So first of all, let me show you how you figure out which side panel to go with the star. The length of this star from intersection out to the point will match up with this scored panel, so it's very, very easy to figure out. I'm pulling off 2 tabs. One thing that's important is you want to start with the end that has that large adhesive strip right at the very end. Now I'm starting at the intersection of my star and working out to the point. This was one thing that I discovered as I went along on the first star I made. I had a little bit of difficulty, and by doing it this way, it made it so much easier. And as I go around this is going to become more and more clear to you. The instruction says remove 1 adhesive strip, but I saw that it was much easier to work with 2 if you just follow this simple direction. See how I have my thumb over the second one so that it's not going to catch onto my star panel? Now I am bending that into the intersection first, and then it will go right to the point. So catch it at the intersection which is now, and now press it and come out to your point. The first box that I made, I had a little bit of difficulty because there were gaps. And so that's why I'm stressing this, working from your intersection out to the point. By doing this, you avoid that. If you work from the point in, I found I didn't have quite as good a control, and it was almost too late. If it already half of it was adhered on, it was too late to work it. So start right at that intersection and then press it forward. I hope this is making sense to you. So the second time it's super simple because you're there. Catch it and then bring it to the point. The second side is so easy. And make sure you take just a minute and do that burnishing to the inside. This adhesive is really nice and strong, but I just want to make sure that I don't have any problems further down the road. So just continue to work around. But one thing that I found was just amazing, that you get 26 stars in this kit, and it only costs $25.95. So that averages out to $1 a star. Wow, is that a good deal? For decorating your home, you can do all kinds of things with these. And if you go to my blog, there you're going to see more than just making the box. You're going to see other ideas as well. We're just starting because I'm going to be doing a second video and showing a lot more ideas. I love this star box. I think it's beautiful. I think it'd be really, really pretty to have them throughout your house. What's Christmas without stars, right? I really get into stars. Okay, and wow, can you believe it? We've already made it all the way around. So we are, once again, going to zero in on that intersection first and then work our way to the point. And it's really, really easy. By the time you get back around, it's almost like this is just coming together itself. And then I want to show you how you connect it at the end. But make sure you burnish this all really well because there's no turning back once you get the top on. Now, this large tab, turn it in. Pull the adhesive tab off, hold it with your finger so that it doesn't touch the other side until you're ready. When you get that matched up, then take your finger off of that large tab and it goes together beautifully. I'm going to set this aside right now because I decided that for me, I think it's going to be easier to embellish it before I put it onto the other portion of my box. This is our beautiful die-cut glimmer paper, and it is just so beautiful. You're getting 7 sheets of die-cut tag, accessories, verses. It is really, really, this kit is well worth the money. In this glimmer paper that I'm holding, you're getting 2 each of wishes, peace, joy, and Noel. And these are nice, large words for you to work with. This glimmer paper is really nice and sturdy, but I'm taking my time because these letters are very fragile, very delicate, and I just don't want to take any chances of bending or twisting them that they would lose their shape. So take your time on this. It's really not that hard to get out. And then punch out all of the extra in the letters. And I'm just grabbed my scissors because they were handy, but you could use your paper piercing tool for this as well. And I even counted all the stars. There's 27 of those glimmer stars. So that's a lot. You'll have more than you even need with all these accessories. And then I am, from another one of the sheets of the die cuts, I'm taking a banner. And I think I will put my wish at an angle. The thing I want you to really see, though, is there's letters that extend above and below that banner. And you really want to just put the multi-purpose adhesive where you need it. If you shake that adhesive down to fill your nib and then just gently work it around. You don't need to be squeezing your bottle. It'll just flow out as you go along. That way it'll give you just a nice simple stream so that you don't have big globs of the adhesive coming out. And I recommend that you work on your silicone craft sheet so that if you do go above or below, that adhesive is going to catch onto that silicone craft sheet. Okay, we are ready now to put this onto our star. I feel like we're making some progress. Right at the intersections, right where my hand is, can you see where I just put my finger, those intersections? You want to pay attention to make sure that they're even on each side. I know you're going to be paying attention to where this is fitting at the top, but also pay attention to that. You don't want it to look like it's off center. And with this, I'm just going to punch out a few of these little red stars, and I'm putting one onto this gorgeous wooden snowflake. I just love these. Wow. These look very expensive, I'll tell you right now. I'm following the diagram on this kit for making the one that I'm doing right now. I didn't really see how I could improve on it. I liked it so much. I did try coloring some of the gold glimmer paper, the stars out of that sheet, because I thought I would put those onto this versus the little red ones. But I wasn't real happy with how those turned out with it. Trying to color over the gold, it just didn't turn out to be a color that I was working for. I wanted it to be brighter. But I think these are adorable. Now let me show you the preparation I did for putting my top on. I've made things like this before, so I have a little bit of feel for what to do. So I'm hoping that I can share some of that with you. We want to get our shaping before we even go to put that top on. So the way that I have done this is I have removed the under strip off of this first left side. Then I've pulled the strip off of the right top. So the bottom on the left, the top on the right. Put your right finger under to support that, press that together really well, and then pull off the left tab, because otherwise you're just putting your hands in that glue. I'll repeat it. Left, under, right, top. Then you're going to match those up so that it makes a nice sharp point. Press that together and then remove the tab off of the left side. Left, under, right, top. Match up. Put your right finger under to support that. Press it together well. And then remove the left top. By doing this, you have already molded your star shape. Now you're going to start on the right side. Sorry about my head in the camera. And you are starting off with those intersections. Put your fingers under the point so that it does not get caught in the adhesive while you work into that intersection. This is the part I had trouble with the other kit. So work that to the point in each one of these. Put your finger under that so it doesn't catch. Work that into the intersection. You don't want any gaps there. You want that to be nice and tight. And this works beautifully. And it just goes together so fast. It's just amazing. Once you get all this other done, the top part goes on so easy. And I just love how this turned out. I hope you do as well. If you go to my blog at stampqueen101.com, there I have other accessories so that you can check those out. And I will be doing another video showing other ideas with these star boxes, and I think they are just gorgeous. Remember, this is while supply lasts, so you need to move on this if this is something you're interested in. Thank you so much. Until next time.